We see the drone shots from these cities and we think, ooh, lockdown, it looks terrible. There's no traffic on the street. That's not the point of what they did. They had to do that in order to introduce the measures they were going to take that were actually going to fight the epidemic. And that is testing, 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 testing. Find the virus. So one thing is, no matter where you go, if you are able to get out of the house in there, if you go into any building, your temperature is taken. I came into this building, nobody took my temperature. They asked me some silly questions I could have lied about. But, you get your fever taken. You get into a bus, your temperature is taken. You walk into the train station, your temperature is taken. You walk into the building, you walk back to your apartment building, your temperature is taken.
And what happens if you show a fever?
Then you're sent to a fever clinic. People are not sent to their own doctor's offices. Your doctor's office is dangerous. One of those tests will make you cough, usually cough or gag, and then you've infected the doctor. And then the doctor's office is out, and you've possibly infected everybody else in the waiting room. So they are sent to specific fever clinics, which the Chinese have had since they battled SARS back in 2002. They designed these and basically mothballed them. 75 to 80% of the transmission in China was in family clusters. What would make the news was things like, oh my God, it's in the prisons. Oh my God, it's in Parliament, or whatever. It wasn't in Parliament there, but you'd hear these kind of, but 75 to 80% of it was inside the family. And they knew they had to stop that if they were going to stop the disease. So people were literally quickly taken away from their families to these giant gymnasiums or stadiums where they were not concentration camps. They were beds, there, and there were nurses in protective gear to watch out for people. They even had dance classes in these things. Because when you have lots of little old ladies sort of sitting there together waiting to see if they're okay, if you get them all up dancing, one, it helps clear their lungs if they have pneumonia, and the people who can't get up may be the ones who are crashing. It's not a bad policy. We laugh at the pictures when you see people dancing in what look like moon suits, but in fact, that was something medically smart that was going on.